Got that. And let me get this thing set up here. Jeez, it's hot out here, man. I knew it was bad, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but okay. But by this point, the weather should be much more tolerable. But it's good to see you. Whew. Hi, Patty. Great to see you. It's always great to see you. All right, let me just get my pop-out chat and we'll start. I always hate how slow this can be sometimes. Like, I get it. It's... Hey, what's up there, Brandon Cornwell? Or Spike Ryan. And, of course, you're in time for the first game. Okay. I'll get everything else set up here. Oh, jeez. I am, except other than just the weather, I'm well. Hey, what's up, Jamar? Anyway. Oh yeah, there's a good chance they'll come over here, but I'm very nonchalant about it. You know, especially with the haters that AJ gets. It's crazy. All right, so I have Brandon Cornwell, and then okay, seriously, why is this so slow? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Mitty. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so I just need to get LD and Clinton, Najee, and Angelo. And so I'll get those guys in a moment. So this is a good time for you to go get some snacks and stuff like that. Okay. And then after that, I need to get Clinton. Let me get him. Hey there, Carlos. All right, so we got that. And who else is left? Oh, yeah, Najee. And I see that everybody's saying hello to each other. That's awesome. And then finally, last but not least, our friend Angelo. Awesome. Also, great to see Sly Cooper. And by the way, I saw the artwork. I'm like, well, you didn't have to do that, but I really liked it. Thank you for the artwork. I thought that was a nice thing that you did. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. But thank you. And if you haven't seen it, you can go to his channel and check out one of the posts that he made if you hadn't seen it. Okay, so now we can just get right to the game. Okay. Also, hello to Tenu. Oh, yes, and because we are in, this is game 2, the series has now gone back to Dyken Park. So we'll find out if the Astros can tie it up, or if the Yankees will win and move on to the American League Championship Series. Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Of course, there you see Spike Ryan hitting fourth. Well, there you see Clinton. Oh, say, can you see?
New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like
well, I will say this though. One of the reasons I'm doing a stream today, as well as another day during this week, is simply for the fact that is simply because this Saturday I will be with family. There's going to be a family get-together on Saturday, so I figured, well, if I can't give you a stream on Saturday, I can give you one during this week to make up for it. So that's how that came to be.
And today's starting pitcher.
And of course, we have Framber Valdez making his second start.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Whew.
Ready to go. And stepping in for the Yankees.
And we start out with Clinton flipping.
Packed house here at Dyken Park. Yeah, that skips into there.
Ooh, nice cut there with that sinker.
On that fastball, out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ooh, good hit, but fouled away. But yeah, I have to say that thank you, Sly Cooper, for the post, my friend. Although Valdez gets the first strikeout of the game.
Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it.
Hey there, Brandon.
He was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Next up, Cody Bellinger hits it the other way. But yeah, great to see you there, Brandon. And, oh, that's good. And just like that, the Yankees are up 1-0. I just felt like making it. Aww.
And pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ooh. Where'd that go?
One down. Omar Martinez stepping in now.
Next up is Golden Angelo.
Swings through that one.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, anyway, there's our good friend Angelo. And of course, he's got some of the golden gear on. Ooh, almost got hit there. But far too inside.
Right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the
got him caught. Got him looking. I can't even talk. That's 2 strikeouts, though. 1-0. I can't even talk. 1-0 New York. Ooh, nice hit there by Judge. But it's 1-2 is the count. Too low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Mitty says hi, Tenu. Aw.
And now it's 3-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. On the ground to short.
It gets hit toward short. And they'll get the out at first. Well, but not before Cody Bellinger hits a home run.
On this solo shot, it's now 1-0.
And they'll make it to the championship series.
On the hill in this one, Max Fried.
Then, of course, you have Max Fried.
You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to
obviously not to be confused with Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play.
Now going up against Altuve.
Change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. Curve in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing.
All right, 3-1 is the count.
In the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
But yeah, no, but yeah, I hope everything's going well there, Sly. Nice hit, but hit right towards Clinton, and he'll get the out at first. 1 down.
Now we check out the Astros line.
Dealing with a headache, though. Oh, okay. Well,
Well, to me, Boog,
Understandable, though. I mean,
trying to set these players up to
definitely take it easy as much as you can.
opposite-handed pitcher.
But
You only get a fraction of a
I'm just
second
hopeful
longer to
that
see the ball and decide
you'll
to
feel
swing.
better before
That
long.
could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
One down, base is empty. So a
Fouled away.
Makes it 1-2.
Oh, absolutely.
Ball inside.
Way too inside is that ball. And is it going to drop?
And
Nope.
that is a foul ball.
And then hit down the middle. That'll get through. So you got a runner at first with one down. Good hit there by Pena.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that
And then,
hole and get
oh,
himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first.
well,
So
definitely got to keep your eye on the pitcher there, as much as the pitcher has to keep an eye on the runner. Uh-oh. And a stolen base.
looks like they're trying to hit some rock on that run.
Well, now at this point, a well-placed hit will bring in a run.
I like that, especially early in this.
Next pitch misses.
As always, you are in the closer position, but it's great to see you.
Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in
Great to see you there, LD.
hitters count.
And then a hit down the line, but hit right towards center field. 2 down.
It's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
All right, well, up next is Spike Ryan himself.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have
Fouls it off.
a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out.
Ooh, got him.
That retires the side.
I mean, that was just a great pitch there.
So no runs here on a base hit. No errors.
There's Clinton.
On to the second
Great to see you there, Clinton.
Dyken Park. Yankees won, and the Astros nothing.
Well, so far, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead after a home run by Cody Bellinger. And, of course, as mentioned,
We're in
if the Yankees win this,
division series.
should they hold on,
Schmidt will come up to hit.
they'll win the series and move on to the championship series. You guys are eating some snacks. Swing and a miss by Goldschmidt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Over 2,000 career hits there for Goldschmidt.
That one way inside.
Too low. And then, wow, that was just a good base hit. Even if it wasn't as high, it was low enough to where Pena couldn't get it. Good hit there by Goldschmidt off of a sinker.
Those always feel great.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Now we have Giancarlo Stanton.
Ripped to right.
Hits it the other way, but hit right towards Spike Ryan, and he makes the play. 1 down. Yeah, there you see him, Spike Ryan.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Goldie leads off first with 1 away. Sharp grounder.
And then another base hit,
They get it in quickly.
and they'll have runners at first and second with 1 down.
One of those high percentage advantage counts where batting average averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
Well, Volpe so far the only one that has yet to get a hit.
On the ground. Tags the runner for one.
Tagged the runner.
And that's 2.
And that still rings true as it leads to a double play.
2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing.
Okay.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. 1 up, 1 down.
Anyway, a grounder to second to Chisholm, and he gets the out at first. 1 down.
Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Incredible insight there. You know, using MLB The Show to, you know, scout your opponents, which is a little unusual, but hey, whatever works, you know? Popped it up.
Volpe makes the catch.
Volpe with the catch. 2 down.
Yainer Diaz now at the plate.
And Diaz. Oh, that's out of here. It's gone. 419 feet, and Diaz has tied the game.
It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back.
What a hit there by Diaz. And then for Clinton, it's ouch.
Taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Jake Myers.
Jake Myers up next.
That's the strike. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's going to tie the game up. But by far, this game is far from over.
2 out, space is empty. And now 2-2.
Ooh, that could have hit the elbow, but instead it was a ball. Hey, Goku, what's up?
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Well, a strikeout. That'll end the inning, but not before Yainer Diaz does this. A solo home run.
This is the American League Division Series on the show.
As he puts a lot of power behind that bat. And with that one swing, it ties the game. But yeah, great to see Goku. Oh, by all means, you definitely deserve it, my friend.
Half of the third inning, digging in, Max Fried.
Max Fried up next.
So Max Fried, we'll see what he goes with here. He's got 2 breaking balls, a curve, and a slider. His fastball naturally cuts in to right-handers.
All right, so now you have pitcher against pitcher.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy
That's a good question.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offer.
Yeah, way too out. That is far too outside. 3-2, full count.
That one misses.
And he walks the pitcher. In fact, I don't think that's the one guy you couldn't afford to walk. But next up, is Clinton Flippin himself, i.e. Clinton's War Productions.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter.
Yep, that's him right there. Oh, got him on the top corner. I thought for sure that was going to be a ball. The Animaniacs.
Pitch misses.
Okay, that one was inside. 2-2.
First with no outs here. Foul ball.
Fouled it off. And then hit down the middle, but a double play. Great play there by the Astros to get a 4-6-3 double play.
You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to...
For me, it would be Spider-Man.
One is fouled off.
Well, there you see Bellinger, who is 1 for 1 with a home run already.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. It's still tied.
There as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Score remains tied 1-1.
Yep.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now to the plate is the pitcher.
So we start this inning with the pitcher. So we have pitcher against pitcher, but this time with the roles reversed. Ooh, good hit there by Valdez, but it's foul. Ooh, good hit. Is it going to drop? No, it does not. Barely, but that was just a great play. Dr. Doom. I mean, I do like the Fantastic Four. Yeah, Dr. Doom, I can see how, you know, not my favorite, but I can see why people like him.
2-2.
You know, in terms of one of the best villains of all time. So all the respect to you. Ooh, good hit. But it's hit right towards left field. 2 down.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena.
Spider-Man? Yeah.
And there's the ball.
Too low. Yeah, I can see that.
Way out front for strike 2.
And strike 2 already.
Sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This one in the air, right field.
And it gets popped up and caught. Hey, what's up, Riley?
We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1.
Anyway, here's the fan cam. You get to see the whole... I like how you can control this. This is so cool.
Out of the 4th.
But yeah, great to see Riley here. Spider-Man? Yeah. Although I do like Batman too, you know. If we're going with DC.
And now it's even up.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And then good hit there by Angelo. But yeah, your boy Angelo is got himself a hit. And is at first. There you see him. Also, what's up, Temple Plays? As this is American cricket. Of course, it's a lot different than cricket.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
But now it's time for the Judge. And he hits it. That might result in that might result in the runners splitting, and now you have runners at first and third. Yeah, it's baseball. A well-placed hit, and now the Yankees have a chance to score on this possession here. Well,
Squirts away a little bit. The tag and got him at
well,
second.
unfortunately, Judge tried to steal second, but he got caught, and as a result, he gets executed.
Sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Well, that's one down.
One away with a runner at third. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS.
I kind of thought you would say that there, Clinton. But yeah, really, Judge. Fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
But yeah, Temple plays. If you're interested, and I have an opening for you, I can put you in. Hey, Super DK guy, what's up? Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss.
Yeah, he's a power hitter, but you know,
The hitter at the
no one would ever accuse him of being
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
you know,
Stan, the next to hit.
a track field star.
That one is absolutely belted.
Awesome. Although, wait a minute, that might go, and it does go. Giancarlo Stanton hits a home run,
The bases. And they add a pair. It's 3-1.
and that's going to be 2 on the board.
and he was going to figure out the rest later.
Oh, thank God for that. No, seriously, thank God that you have a way to stay cool, because, man, it is hot out here.
Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're
Look at that.
strikes at this level. typically
Stanton,
a long way.
yeah,
So 2 down.
it manages to carry out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So now you have a 3-1 lead for the Yankees.
is in the dirt.
By no means is this game over, but you certainly don't want to fall further behind if you're the Astros.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Signed out of the Bahamas. That's insane.
And that one is lifted in
And
the
that
air.
gets
Alvarez
popped
in
up.
position. Makes the
And
play,
caught.
And that's out number 3.
Well, that's the end of the half inning, but not before a 2-run home run.
It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Magneto, I mean, I don't hate him, but he's not my favorite. I will say that, but obviously, I have enough respect for him in the sense of, you know, him being a villain and the,
Down Alvarez.
you know, X-Men lore. So while he's not my favorite, I certainly don't hate him.
Fastball for a strike. And it counts even.
I know, right? I know, right, DK guy?
Go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a pop up.
Popped up.
Foul ground.
And another out for Clinton. 1 down. Although I can understand how fans do like Magneto as a villain.
Ryan.
And while that's happening, here is Spike Ryan.
You think about his defense and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Oh yeah, Captain America. I like him too.
Through one more inning. Anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But
And then hit right towards first.
to get to the finish.
And New York will get the out at first. 2 down. Well, so far, Spike Ryan has struggled at bat, but otherwise he's done pretty well when he has gotten on base and defensively.
On the ground to third.
And then hit down the line. That might result in a double. Let's see.
And that's a 2-bagger.
I don't know why they laugh at mine. Favorite villain? That's a tough one. Because while I like Magneto to a point, ooh, that's a tough one.
So runner at second.
I would say, ooh.
Digs in now. Read out of the stretch fires.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Paredes at second with 2 down.
That's ball 3.
Okay, so Clinton says Doom, Tenu says Magneto.
The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking.
Favorite villain.
There's the swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command.
Loki? Okay. What? Okay, that was a little bit outside to be called a strike, but on the other hand, I'm not the umpire, so I can't make the dark. Well, that's not a bad villain. In fact, that's a very good villain. In fact, if you were, because I was thinking like, I was thinking, what is it? Comic strip villains. I wasn't thinking like all-time villains. Like, yeah, Darth Vader definitely is a great one. Oh, Green Goblin. Yeah, I like him too.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Max Fried stepping in now for the Yankees.
Favorite villain. Yeah. Hey, what's up, AJ? How you doing, man?
For the top of the 5th.
Negan. Negan's awesome. I like him.
That one the other way.
Although good hit, but hit right towards third. 2 down.
Back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
All right, 0 for 2 is Clinton.
Yeah,
Too low. Death from Puss in Boots, The Last Wish.
Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Clinton still fouling away pitches. 92 pitches already. And then hit down the line, and Clinton finally gets on base. Yes, it is. Orchin from Kung Fu Panda. I imagine he was. I mean, I didn't get to see Kung Fu Panda 2, so I'll just have to take you at your word that he was a great villain in that film. If I had to pick a villain, I would probably go with.
And right back to the mound.
I would probably go with the Mr. Freeze.
One left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1.
But if I had to pick somebody else that was truly a villain, I would say the Joker. I know, very predictable though. It's an amazing movie. Okay.
We're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Yainer Diaz.
Doctor Strange Supreme. Nice hit there by Diaz. Yeah, Joker. Yeah, I like him. Oh, here's another one from the Spider-Man series. Kingpin. Kingpin.
Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Terry Silver.
And next to hit for Houston.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in the 3rd movie, I remember.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, for Houston, they got to run her on. You just have to get a couple of hits stringed together.
Nobody out.
Toxin? Okay, that's a new one. I've never heard of Toxin. I've heard of, Venom, Scream, Carnage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
And a swing and a miss, though.
out. Four
Great job, though, by Max Fried.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Victor Caratini.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be
Dr.
trying to save what they
Dr.
have
Cortex,
now,
I like him.
players for later or something.
Dr. Octopus, that's another one. Yeah. And then hit down the line, but an out at So down the line and an out at second, and then one at first for a double play. A 4-3 double play. I mean, that was just a great play there by Jazz Chisholm Jr. to not only field it, but touch the base and get the out at first.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Omar Martinez stepping in now.
Oh, yeah, and of course, for our friend Goku, there's your boy Angelo, who already has one hit to his credit.
At a slider.
We got away with one there.
Golden Angelo 64.
Into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Yeah, I got to learn more about Dr. M because I've learned a lot about Neela and Clockwork. But I got to find out more about Dr. M, though. Peach Girl. Peach Girl. And it's not about Princess Peach. There we go. Peach Girl. Bit inside, though.
With 2 strikes.
Bowser. Yeah, Bowser's always... Okay. Oh, okay. So he's a relatively new one. Okay.
Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Wow. Great. I mean, great hit, but
messy, but they clean things up for the out.
a great out there to get Angelo at first base, though. Here you have Aaron Judge, who got a single, but unfortunately got caught stealing second.
Judge waits, and that one missing low.
Okay. Well, all right. So that's one I've never heard of, though.
Pitch misses.
Not a problem, Mr. Not a problem there, Super DK guy.
The feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge.
Well, I will say this, though,
His level is raised right here.
Super DK guy. Well, I guess, before you get back, or when you get back.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing.
I'll hold that thought. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in game 2 of the ALDS.
Okay. Well, I found a spot for you in the hockey series. As that happens, Goldschmidt gets himself a home run.
That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
I mean, even though we have a friend named Golden Angelo, this guy's the one with the golden bat. As he hits a home run, look at this.
Recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge.
And it just cleared the fence.
He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually found a position for you, my friend. Now all I need to do is schedule the draft, and we'll get everything set up, my friend.
Yankees up by 3. Spoils
Fouled
the
away.
two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
He goes down looking.
And Stanton just got caught looking. But not before Goldschmidt hit another home run.
It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Astros. Jose
Well,
Altuve.
we're at the bottom of the 6th, and ooh, favorite team was the Sharks growing up, but you don't really watch hockey often. Well, I'm certain you will, especially if I'm the one that's hosting it. No. I'm, of course, I am just being a little facetious there, but no. I totally get it. I know that not everyone will watch hockey. But ooh, good hit, but it's too high. Ooh, that could have fell, but instead it was done. It was caught. One down.
That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Ooh, good hit, but it's fouled off.
One down, base is empty.
I kind of figured.
Now this is in the air down
Excuse
the
me.
line.
Anyway, popped up.
And that drops foul.
Ooh. Well, it dropped, but had it been caught, that would have been an out. And then hit right towards the shortstop. One down. Or two down, excuse me.
But he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez 0 for 2 so far. If the Astros are going to make a run, they got to make it now. And it starts with this man.
That drops in for a strike. On the ground to the left.
And that's a good start.
Base hit.
A base hit.
Extends the inning.
Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Ryan
Oh.
getting ready to hit.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Share it. I need a Stanley Cup to complete the Toad Slam. A Super Bowl, a World Series, a UFC title, and a Stanley Cup. Oh, a Toad Slam. I like that.
In the air, right side of the infield.
Anyway, well, that's happening.
This one sized up.
Popped up,
And that'll do it.
and that's the end of the 6th.
So the Astros lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Taylor Scott up next.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that misses.
Outside.
And it's 2-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Here's a 2-1. Foul ball.
Fouled away.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
Well, that was a good series there by Scott.
Just a low 90s.
One strikeout.
I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Base is empty, 1 away.
Okay. 0 for 2 next. Or rather, Volpe is 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3 now. Thank you, AJ.
Now a move being
Also, I gotta say, AJ has been busy with his own streams. And
2 outs. Strike 2.
you'll have your own trailer to record videos with commentary. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because I have a little office that allows me to do that.
And they'll do it again.
Followed by Cabrera.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2.
Another foul ball. 2-2.
Good eye in that spot.
What's Hero movies?
Good battle here. About to be the.
What are Hero movies?
In the air, right.
Ooh, good hit. Is it gonna drop?
Barber
Nope.
makes the play, and that's the third.
Oh, horror movies. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I'm not a fan of horror movies, honestly. It was during your junior year in high school. Wow.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Williams.
I'm surprised, Clinton, but I guess, you're not I can understand not liking horror movies just because of the gratuitous
Now the third baseman,
matter.
The Astros.
I mean, I guess, when it comes to thrills and spills, it would have to be a spy thriller.
Next offering is foul back.
I'm more closer a fan of that than horror films, but I certainly like entertainment above all else. Well, when it comes to visual media, that is. Oh, new ones, yeah. Because they don't make them like they used to. The horror isn't so much like the gory stuff. It's the lead up to it. And then when it happens, or sometimes it happens when you least suspect it, my friend.
3-2 now.
Oh, I see. Well, Paredes continuing to foul off Devin Williams' pitches.
That one misses. So a lead
And
off.
finally gets on board with a walk.
Just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Christian Walker now at the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses there. 3.
That is not horror-based, Tanu. That is mythological-based. Mythology-based. Oh, I see.
I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball left side.
Although hit right towards third, they get the out at second and first, and a double play.
Double play looks so easy.
5-4-3.
Far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Well, not a problem, Steven. I know that it's a little unusual for me to stream on, the weekends, but, that is the weekends, that's not a Friday, but...
There's a swing and a drive.
But
Chasing after it.
I do have some... I do have family coming over on Saturday, so I have a family get-together on Saturday. Thus, I won't be able to stream on Saturday, so I figured, well, let's just stream this week.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first.
And they get the out at first.
Strikeout inning over. So they
End
go
of the
quietly
7th.
there. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4. And
Oh,
the
wow.
Astros 1.
Well, see, I was also not a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, though, but
And possibly
I mean, I get why people love it.
Meeting taking place near the home plate area.
Anyway.
Josh Hader out of the bullpen now. And
Though I can imagine it's a good game. Josh Hader up next.
He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills.
That character is more based on the Irish lord of the underworld.
He makes all the plays. Gets the call. It's 2-2.
And because of that big
Well,
power,
anyway, speaking of Clinton, there he is.
Make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond. And
Well, he's got one hit. He's 1 for 3 thus far.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I can imagine, you know, being the influences that they are, fouled off.
Going with a foul ball.
All right, let me stand up. Whew.
2-2 now. And that's down and away.
If I sound like I'm a little out of it, it's just because it's so hot outside. There we go.
That one misses. So
And Clinton gets a walk.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Bellinger up to hit. He had a big swing.
Oh, yeah, here's Bellinger from earlier.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Of the Dodger moves.
For a strike.
Well, I haven't really kept up with it, so I can't really say if it's a good or bad. But if they made some bad moves, I can understand why they would be called that.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big
And while that was happening, Clinton successfully stole second base.
Ground ball right side.
And another base hit.
And they get it in quickly.
And now you have runners at first and third with Clinton at third.
And next for New York, Omar Martinez. Siggy, he's got a history of
They basically have the top pitching free agents. So now they have another chance. Now they have a chance to be a three-peat champion. Oh dear. Next up is Golden Angelo, also 1 for 3.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's towards center.
And then popped up.
Makes the grab.
That might be a sacrifice pop fly, and that's what it was. As Clinton does score from third. Well, great job there by Angelo to get Clinton home.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But
oh, not a problem.
He's able to use the entire field. That's why he's so successful in these situations.
I mean, I know that everybody has their favorites, so I imagine that when you see your favorite live and whatnot.
Sort of what were the attributes you said? That's what he possesses that allows him to come through.
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak. And
right. Oh, nice. And a double play.
What a quick killing to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 1.
Anyway, nice double play, but not before giving up another run. Well, right now the Astros are running out of time.
As we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
As we now have Fernando Cruz up next. Well, absolutely. Thank you for coming in, Mr.
Stepping in for the Astros,
Super DK guy. I appreciate it, my friend. Popped up.
High fly ball out towards right field. 1 away.
1 down. Watch out for the splitter. Oh, okay.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Late with the swing.
Swing and a miss.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver up and loosening in the pen. Cousins getting loose as well.
Weaver and Cousins in the bullpen.
Leading by 4, and we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. Chases the fastball.
Swing and a miss.
Struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Cruz.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Yep, Luke Weaver and Jake Cousins. I mean, obviously Jake is not my cousin, but he may be somebody else's cousin.
Judge.
Altuve hits it, but not far enough.
The catch, inning over.
All right, so we go to the top of the 9th, and the Yankees have one more chance to add some more insurance runs.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
And it all starts with this man, Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Goldschmidt 2 for 3 with a single and a home run. Strikeout, one down.
Fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over
Oh yeah,
the years. And what's so tough
yeah.
is
Definitely, he's a menace on the base paths.
The velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone. You don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Well, here's Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 1 for 3 with a home run.
That one ripped.
And that might have been a hit, but it looked foul.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2 and 2.
2-2 to count.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're in the late stages of Game 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 up.
Another foul out. Another foul away. Yeah, I can imagine. Swing and a miss.
2 in a row. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just...
Well, there's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Well, of course, he's coming up with 2 down already.
Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. A swing and a soft line.
And, well, just as you said.
Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Oh, he got a little too aggressive, and they threw him out. Look at this. Got him. Well, they did what they should do, and that's get him off the bases, and that's what they did. I mean, that was close. But now it's time for Luke Weaver.
And he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup.
So that means that
DJ LeMahieu, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
For the Astros to continue this game, they got to score 4 runs. To win the game, they got to score 5 runs or more. Anything less than that, and New York will not only win this game, they will win the series and move on to the championship series.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And it's fouled off. He'll do it again.
Fouled away.
Here's a 2-2. Just
Too low. 3-2. Got him.
It's a strikeout.
One down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul.
Fouled away.
Back. The Stros down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss.
And he reached for that one, and he came up empty. 2 down, 1 to go. And oddly enough, it all comes down to Spike Ryan.
Get your pitch and make something happen. Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
3-2 is the count.
Just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul. We'll see.
Fouled away.
Payoff pitch. That's foul.
Oh, good hit, but fouled away.
Early on that fastball, I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hard grounder into the
And then that's a hit, so that'll keep the inning going for the moment.
So he gets a
Spike
hit
Ryan gets
after
a hit.
Long battle with the pitcher. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound.
Well, it looks like the Yankees will bring in the closer.
For the night, we'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Well, I have to think that Cheyenne and Brenda helped Spike get a hit.
New pitcher for the Yankees.
Jay Cousins is up next.
So a man at first. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Well, there you see Orbit dancing.
Runner at first with 2 gone.
And then Clinton says, let's finish this.
And that is
Swing and a miss.
headed for the
And the Yankees are going to the American League Championship Series. They have swept the Astros 2-0 in a best of 3. So that means that Najee, Golden Angelo, and Clinton Flippin are moving on along with the rest of the Yankees. But take nothing away from the Astros. And for Spike Ryan and the others, they did a great job. But certainly better luck next time. Absolutely, you did your best. You did wonderful, my friend. But with all that said, let's see. Is it? Oh yeah, it's. So we do have time for just 2 games today, if only because, well, if I try to do all 4, I might not have enough time for it. But I do have enough time for 2. And the second game is the Padres and the Reds. No, if only because we're using the postseason bracket thing, and not so much for basically because we are using the playoff mode to host this. Not possible. Not in this case. And it's not like I can adjust it to where only have four teams start or have only two, like you could in some of the other games. But no, it's always 12 teams, which it sucks. It sucks that it's that rigid, but that's kind of what we have to deal with. So in other words, if your team's out, you're out. But nonetheless, though, we now have Jamar, and of course, Jamar is on the Blue Jays. But of course, that'll be for next show. Jamar. But now we go to the Reds and the Padres. So let me just get those guys. Like Tenumi Alagin. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat, but I'll get Sean Sanders in the chat. Yep. So Tenu's here. So let me get Sean Sanders. But yeah, well, now that it's over, Clinton, how do you feel about making it to the championship series? And then, of course, I don't have a way to contact Jesse Jackhammer, but I can contact the others. Now, one of them, of course, is myself, TJ Toad. But the others, I will get Kyle Akers and Dakota Sheldon. Well, hey, it could happen. I'm just happy that that your team did well. I mean, but then again, I'm always happy for whichever team actually does well, because it shows that even in spite of in spite of the challenges or because of the challenge, you always step up, among other things. All right. And then last but not least, Dakota. Okay, got that. All right. Sorry if I wasn't talking very much. I was just reaching out to the people involved. So let's get right to it. Yes, I would like to continue. Okay. Okay, so you know what? Since we do have some time, well, of course, Tenu, you're part of the Padres. Maybe you can help me with this. The road outfit. So, okay, so this is the alternate road. That's the road outfit. So if you want that, you can. Or the alternate. Or the 69 road. 78 road. Pretty grouping, man. The 1980 road outfit. Or 88. 98. 04. And, okay. So those are the road outfits. Okay. Well, I guess I don't know if Tenu fell asleep or whatever, but all right. I guess I'll choose for him. And then, oh yeah, I'm definitely going with that one. Yeah. Okay, let's get to it. Or wait, don't tell me. I always have to check. I always got to check to see if the. Oh, there's Dakota. So yes, the famous Dakota is here, and of course, I like how he has the SMG 3. I like how he's dressed up as SMG 3, given that SMG 3 always wears red, so it's kind of fitting that Dakota plays for the Reds, which I thought was incredible. Like when I just realized that. A college football series, that would be nice too. But then you'd have all these other colleges, and then it's like there's so many of them. And I imagine it's a lot different than how it is in the professional ranks, I will say. Well, anyway, there you see Dakota batting third, as is Tenu. I mixed them up. It's supposed to be SMG 4. SMG wears purple hat, shirt, and black overalls. Thank you for educating me there. Seriously, I got my SMGs confused though. Forgive me there, Dakota. That's on me. That's my fault there, right? But yeah, so he wears a purple hat and shirt and black overalls. I love it.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here. And
yeah, I mean,
they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot.
I'm certain that. Well, if anything, that's something that you could do, Clinton. But I mean, it's something that. Well, I was never really into the college ranks, really, to be perfectly frank with you. But but I'm certain that there are other people that would love to do that. So there is an audience out there. So I will give you that. So no, certainly the idea is warranted. I want to say that. So up next is Hunter Green, as he makes his second appearance. And then Tenu says, hello, Dakota.
Ready to go now. And now the first baseman,
Of course, Tenu is with San Diego, the men in brown. And of course, Dakota's with the men in red.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part, really.
Right.
Nice hit.
Lunges for it, but it drops
Wait.
for a hit.
Okay, so no, it dropped. Now you have a runner at first.
Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Oh, okay, so here's Fernando Tatis Jr. making his first appearance.
And there's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
Ooh, good hit.
You're gonna catch
Is he going to drop? That's 2 hits in a row.
Guys aren't touched it.
Touches down, that's a hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle.
And speaking of Tenu, there he is. Yep, that's Tenu right there.
Here's the shortstop.
Fouls it away.
And the count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go for it, Clinton.
You've got to expand the zone.
Fouls it away again, does Tenu.
That misses.
Too low.
Now it's 2-2.
Put a lay off that pitch down.
Too low again. Oh, yes. By the way, Clinton also has a Matten series of his own. So if you like to see more Matten, definitely check out my good friend Clinton at Clinton's Warp Productions. Ooh, good. Well, that was hit too high.
Tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it.
That was a pop out. 1 down.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many
Is he?
righties in a lineup against the right hand.
I mean, not that that's a bad thing.
I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge.
Well, then, of course, you have Sean Sanders, who has still yet to get a hit this time around.
And that one
Fouled away.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Close, but called a
Ooh, that could have been called a strike, but instead it was called a ball.
That's as close as it gets.
Fouled away again. You're a huge fan of Elder Scrolls in general. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, that's right. You did mention that before. But yeah, Elder Scrolls is awesome. I like that. Not my favorite, but I can see why people love it.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Knocks that one away.
Fouled away again. Sean Sanders, I got to say, he's driving up the count already on Hunter Green. Too low. And Sanders will get on base for the first time, albeit via a walk. And now the bases are loaded with 1 down. And now you have Manny Machado,
So bases loaded with 1 away.
who himself is also hitless.
That one not close.
Well, Green is going to have to get himself together because right now he's got the bases loaded. He only has 1 out. And if he's not careful, this could go sideways for him.
2-2 now.
Although he swings and misses, does
That's a pretty
Double M, Manny Machado.
Tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind.
Fouled away again. Swing and a miss.
Huge strikeout.
And Machado, of course, throws a tantrum because, of course, he would.
Back, and this pitcher has to step up.
Unfortunately, that's what his reputation
Job of attacking.
has preceded him on.
Two-out at bat coming up now.
JD Martinez stands in.
Now, here's a guy that delivered a grand slam in Game 1, and that's JD Martinez. And that might go, too, but it hooks foul. That was close. Too high.
That's a really good take.
But yeah, last game he was 1 for 3, but he hit a grand slam is what he did. And that grand slam was what was enough to give him the win.
Get beat by a fastball in.
Well, not so much just him, but the Padres, that is.
Swing and a
And he hits this, but not far enough. In fact, he hit it right to me.
And that's the third out.
Well, Green got himself out of a jam,
The Reds will get their first opportunity.
but now it's time for the Reds to strike back. As we have De La Cruz, Toad, and Dakota Sheldon.
Back here at Great American Ballpark.
On the mound for the Padres is Dylan Cease.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too.
And I gotta say, he's got a mustache that I haven't seen since the 90s died out. Seriously, you know, we don't see mustaches like that anymore.
I think we'll see him hand the ball
Well,
over to his
that was until
Ellie De La Cruz.
Dakota had displayed his awesome mustache. Like, seriously, Dakota has an awesome mustache.
The shortstop
Or
takes
at least
the
as
ball.
me does. Of course, Eli De La Cruz was signed out of the Dominican Republic.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
And that one is
Too low.
inside.
He's great hitting the ball.
Or
the other
not just
way.
too low, but it was out.
Good
It was
job
inside as well.
straightening him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouled away. Ooh. He could have laid off of it, but he fouled it off anyway.
That one misses.
Yeah, that was outside and too low.
Now, this is a story we were
That's a
paying
walk.
attention to before the game. We've seen him give up
And obviously, if you're Dylan Cease, the last thing you wanted to do was walk somebody, and that was De La Cruz.
Ellie looking to steal.
And then a hit and run.
For a hit.
I hit, and Cruz runs.
First and second to
So
start.
now you have runners at first and second, and guess who's coming up to bat?
elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
But yeah, that's my character right there.
Now it's the rookie first baseman.
Dakota Sheldon, there he is.
Out there to
Ooh,
center.
good hit. Is it going to drop?
Lays
It
up.
does drop.
And it eats him up. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well,
Back-to-back base hits.
well, Dakota gets a hit and a run batted in.
Everything was on time. He stayed
Great job there, Dakota.
swing and just launched that one into center.
But then again, that's why I nicknamed him Dakota Champ.
Nobody out. Now the Reds cleanup hitter.
But now you have Professor Kyle Akers up next.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Insane. 2-1 is the count.
Comes up.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play.
A second-round pick. That's incredible.
Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever.
And that was...
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that was a check swing strikeout.
So much bat speed. It's
1 down.
to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Candelario up next.
Candelario.
And we have a walk for Candelario.
The umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to.
So that means that Candelario goes to first, whereas Dakota advances to second on that walk. Oh, a wild pitch.
But kept close. But no advance from the runner.
But no advancement. Tyler Stevenson so far has 1 home run to his credit.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
So now Dylan Cease is in the same position that Green was in.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Yeah, Padres are in trouble. But by no means is this game over. It's far from over. Too low.
Well, they were early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And that one
And popped up.
Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly.
Well,
and they take a 2-run.
it was hit deep enough to where, even though Sean Sanders has a cannon for an arm, he was unable to throw anybody out as it was a little too deep. So now you have a 2-0 lead for the Reds.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a foul out of play.
Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Well, they'll have to throw him out, and they do. Well, that's the end of the first, but not before the Reds score 2 runs.
We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 2 and the Padres nothing.
Diaz, Cronenworth, and Cease are due up.
Second game of this division series. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
Ooh, nice hit by Diaz. Oh, I made a dive, but I could not make it. I didn't get it.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
Well, good job there by Diaz, though.
Off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
I almost had that one. Hey, Princess Melrose, how are you? I've seen you before. How are you? Princess Melrose Iris Girlfriends is the full name. A pop-up, 1 down.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Cease.
And Cease is going to look to bunt it. Well, that's a sacrifice, as it will advance the runner to second.
Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Well, for a race, he just needs a well-placed base hit, and he'll get it. Swing and a miss.
That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ooh, good hit. Is it going to drop? It does. And that might score the run. It does score the run. Now it's 2-1 in favor of the Reds, but But the Padres do get to within one thanks to that base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
The pitch.
And that's back-to-back hits. Whoa, that was that was a big, strong throw there. But now you have runners at first and second.
Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the shortstop.
All right, back to Tenu Mialagan, who is still yet to get his first hit.
Fouled off. He was late.
So the big question is, can Tenu get his first hit? And if he does, he might be able to tie the game. No, he doesn't.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, definitely a better outing for Green this time around, even though he did give up 1 run.
Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
All right, Matt McClain up next.
That one close, ruled the ball. And a count 2-1.
Okay, cool.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound,
And then Clinton says hi. I imagine he's saying hello to Princess Melrose.
But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
But yeah, I've seen you, I believe you were on, if I recall correctly, I believe you were on Nighttime Luigi show. Swing and a miss.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. He came out of his
Well, that's the third for Cease.
He likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Next for Cincinnati, Hunter Green.
Oh, good hit there by Green. Although it fouls out. I mean, that's a large foul territory, because it
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Clinton.
And that's now 3 in a row.
Anyway, back-to-back. Anyway, another out.
Where he wants to right now, so
I can't even talk.
He can keep this streak going.
Swing and a ground ball.
De La Cruz hits it to second. Barely got to first, but however, the Padres do get him out at first, and it's still 2-1 in favor of Cincinnati.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real.
We'll kick it off with Sean Sanders. Sean Primetime Sanders.
Next offering up.
Too high.
You know, these Padres did a great job.
Well, for Sean Sanders, he too has yet to get a hit. And he still has not gotten a hit yet. As I made a play towards it. Yep, that's my character right there.
And now it's Manny Machado.
And yet here's another guy that is has yet to get a hit, and that's Manny Machado.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. That's ball 4.
Too high. Well, Machado does make it on base, but probably not the way he would have wanted it, but he'll take it. A walk.
And here is J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez up next.
Tying run is at first here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Swing
and he popped it up. And again, that's a large foul territory. That might have went into the stands in most other places, but instead, it's out. 2 down.
He is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Machado off at first with 2 away. . Next offering misses. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there.
2-1 is the count.
The plate with the spin, you know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground to first.
But then hit right towards Dakota. Dakota will make the play at first.
Padres lead one. They're down.
Great job there by Dakota, though.
2-1.
Well, I think it has more to do with the fact that the Irish are part of Ireland, and that while Ireland is part of the United Kingdom,
That misses the zone.
it's not part of England.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate. And
So there's that really.
They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of.
And you could probably add Scotland and to a degree Wales really.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on
Well, I
strikes.
swung and missed at that one. I get struck out.
Really love the pitch
One down.
sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
I did not do a good job with that swing there.
And here's the first baseman.
Meanwhile, here is Dakota Sheldon. So far, 1 for 1 in this game.
So
Fouls it away.
Makes it 1-2.
Ooh, got him looking. And Dakota not happy about that, but that was, I'm sorry, that was just a great pitch there by Dylan Cease. Up next is Kyle Akers. Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland.
Get the call.
Northern Ireland is part of the UK and Republic of Ireland is not. Oh, I see.
In the dirt, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Ooh, I thought for a moment that might have been called a strike, but instead, that's the third walk given up by Cease.
So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. I love this part of the game.
And there you see the Reds baseball mascot. I have family in both. Okay. Of course, there is one thing that is true, and that is Clinton is the king of Ireland. Mainly because I say that he is, but I could, but obviously I'm just,
Yeah, that's fouled off.
extolling the virtues of Clinton's war productions, though.
Fights it off.
Belfast, Northern Ireland, and Waterford, Ireland. Awesome.
Here's a high fly ball out to
Nice hit there by Candelario, but not far enough.
And that's the end.
That's the end of the third.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Cronenworth. Ball to strike. And a big swing and a miss. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan preparing to come on if needed. Santillan also getting ready. That's out to center field.
Ooh, good hit,
Friedel
but
gets
not
under
far enough.
it.
One
And
down.
1 on the grab. Dylan Cease, the next up for the Padres. 1 out, base is empty.
Well, round 2 of the pitcher versus pitcher batting matchup.
And 1
fouled away.
2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center.
Ooh, good hit, but not far enough. 2 down.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias, the next up.
Arias is already 2 for 2. Will he go for 3 for 3 here?
And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider
Let's find out.
and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a high chopper.
And hit right towards Dakota, and Dakota.
3 down for San Diego, and our score remains 2-1.
Stevenson, Friedel, and McLean are up next. Due up.
Bottom 4, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Of course, he did have a sacrifice fly, did Stevenson.
Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good hit.
Back on this one.
That might go, but not far enough.
Well, those can be pretty fun.
He gave it a ride, but not far enough. 1 down.
And go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Oh, well, thank you so much there, Mr. Cornwell.
TJ Friedel.
Well, at the very least, you get to enjoy the games.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down.
2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes.
Well, after, you know, a rough first inning for each pitcher, Green and Cease, they have since calmed down and, as a result, are starting to get their second wind. Each of them are.
Machado. The throw to first.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nobody left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Emilio Pagan.
Emilio Pagan making his 4th appearance in as many games. But it just goes to show how reliable that he is, and they're going to need him, especially when going up against the heart of the order. And that starts with Fernando Tatis Jr., who is already 2 for 2
Just missed.
in his first game. He missed last game due to personal reasons, but he's back.
Hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
There's the strike.
Got him looking. 3-2. Fouled away.
That one misses.
Well, Pagan gives up a walk is what he does.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
So, well, Tatis gets first base on a walk. The big story right now is, can Tedu Mialagin get a hit?
Up and in.
Too high.
2 balls and a strike.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Fouled away.
Just misses with
Just outside.
Here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Fouled away.
tying run is at first here in game 2 of the NLDS. Out to center.
Ooh, good hit, but not deep enough.
Grab one away.
One down. I mean, it was a good hit, but just not deep enough.
The next to hit.
Sanders 0 for 1 with a walk.
Double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And, of course, he, too, is looking for his first hit.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. And a stolen base by Tatis Jr.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That's outside.
Just outside, 2 and 2.
You know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Still
Ooh, fouled away. Still 2-2.
Gets a piece there.
Fouled away again.
Tying run in scoring position. We're at the top of the fifth. Spoils that one, and it remains.
Well, so far, Sanders is driving up the pitch count for Pagan.
2 strikes out of the zone.
Gets a piece.
Ooh, good hit,
and
but
stays alive.
fouled away.
And it's second.
And just outside, a bit too low.
Chased the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't
Now a full count.
Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four.
And too low. And that's the second walk that Sean Sanders has gotten. I give credit to Sanders. He was patient, and his patience paid off as he gets on base for the second time. And, of course, Manny Machado himself is also 0 for 1 with a walk. Still has yet to get a hit himself, but let's see what he can do here.
That misses. The count now
Too high and a bit outside.
The inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fouled away.
Two on, one out. Towards first.
And a hit down the line, and it's fair.
Tatis around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. We are
And Machado gets himself a single, and that ties the game.
plate discipline. It pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes.
That was just a great hit there by Machado. And while it wasn't the best hit of all time, it was just enough to get a hit and a run across the board.
After a quick break.
But we'll have a new pitcher in a moment. Be right back.
Now on the bump, Tony Santillan.
Tony Santillan up next. Also in as many games as he's played. Or also in as many games as the Reds have been. Excuse me.
J.D. Martinez stands in.
Well, so far, J.D. Martinez. Hey, what's up? Fabio Jackson. Hey, the fabulous Jackson. What's up, man?
And a count.
Ooh, good hit, but fouled away. Thank you, Clinton, for the welcoming committee.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, now the Reds are in trouble, but they'll...
Blows the high
Well, they get a strikeout. That they needed that.
That's always the key to
2 down with runners at first and third.
as a pitcher. It really allows you to start expanding
Favorite
yourself,
MLB team?
become defensive, and all of a sudden that
I would say the Athletics actually, but I mean,
you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you.
but that has more to do with the fact that they were in Oakland. So there's that.
Here's Elias Diaz on the ground.
Diaz hits it, and it gets past the second baseman. And that's going to give San Diego the lead, 3-2.
Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Well, I will say this, though. San Diego doing pretty well, man.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, right now, the Padres, I have to think that they're one major hit away from blowing this thing open.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
But if you're the Reds, you just have to get it out however you can.
Drilled to right.
Oh, that's out of here.
That is gone.
Oh, that's way out of here. And that's going to give the San Diego Padres a 4-run lead.
Just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Jake Cronenworth showing us his worth with a 3-run home run.
On some other pitches in this at-bat was very patient, but it paid off.
Next for the Padres, Dylan Cease.
Who counts the strikes in MLB?
One in the air, center
Well,
field.
I don't know. Well,
Makes the play, and that is that. So a 3-run.
the statistician? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay.
You're watching the National League Division Series
Well,
on the
unfortunately, that was not a strike. That was a home run given up. And the Padres now have a commanding 6-2 lead.
Jake Fraley.
And for the Reds, they need to. They're going to need to put on a run of their own. They have 5 innings to do it.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jeremiah Estrada, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Matsui getting cranked.
You have Estrada and Matsui warming up in the bullpen.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Strike 2.
Not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouled away.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss.
And
out, making 7 strikeouts for him.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do.
well, so far we've had 2 home runs so far.
You've got to protect.
Or no, that was our first home run. We just had a number of singles and doubles and stuff like that. But by the way, you don't need to go with all the caps, dude. Seriously.
This offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Ooh, good hit, but hit right towards first. 2 down.
Half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Well, right now Dylan Cease is in control, and it shows.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder.
In fact, he's at 90 pitches and is 5 innings deep, or close to 5 innings deep.
2 down, nobody on.
But then, of course, there you see my character, TJ Toad.
That one outside.
That was outside.
On the ground right
Ooh, good
side.
hit, but
And that's
just foul.
foul. Swings
And I just swung at it.
Go 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Padres 6.
Well, I
and the
don't
Reds
have
2.
the stat sheet with me. I mean, not to say that. I mean, I could always look at the scoreboard, but
Back, and they make a
or not the
change to
scoreboard,
start
but the
sixth.
stat sheet. But even
Pitcher,
then,
Scott Barlow. So digging in, Luis Arias.
well, Luis. Yeah, that's usually what we do. I mean, obviously, if they show the stats in terms of like strikeouts and home runs and stuff like that during the game, then great. But you know, most of the time we go over the stats at the end, and that's 3 for 4 for Luis Arias.
Man at first, Fernando Tatis.
Whereas
Jr.
Tatis Jr. is 2 for 2 with a walk.
Tatis waits. And
Fouled away.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. On the inside.
Oh, got him on the corner. I'm surprised that was called, but
Buckle right there, the way
that's a
he-
strikeout though for.
Nasty.
I misdirected the camera. But that's fine. That's on me. So that was Barlow's first strikeout. But for Tenu, he still has yet to get a hit.
And misses.
In fact, he hasn't gotten a hit this whole series. 0 for 3 so far today.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside.
That was way too far away from him. That's 2-2 now.
Ground ball could be 2.
And
Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not
well,
in time.
they get the out at second, but are unable to get the out at first. So Tenu does make it to first, albeit via a fielder's choice.
Sean Sanders, the next
Nonetheless, it is. Nonetheless, you have one. I can't even talk. Nonetheless, you have a runner at first with 2 down. Is what I was trying to say.
out of bounds right side, and that one handled.
And well, they managed to get the out at first again. Great play there by Dakota. Speaking of Dakota, he'll be up first, followed by Kyle Akers and Jamer Candelario.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from.
So now you have Yuki Matsui making a second appearance in as many games for San Diego.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Good hit there by Dakota. That's his second hit for today. Great job there by Dakota. As he gets on base at first.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter.
Next up, Kyle Akers, 0 for 1 with a walk.
On defense, one that would require a little more range.
Well, as far as the Reds are concerned, they just have to put some hits together. They got to get on base, even if it's by a walk. However you can do it.
And he's back in on a dive.
But it's a process.
First with no outs here.
It's a process.
The 1-1 is
Foul away.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And he chips
Swing and a miss.
And now one away.
First
And
strikeout
Professor
for
Kyle
this
Akers
one.
is out.
Splitter hitters maybe the
One down.
pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it.
For Matsui, that's his first strikeout.
It's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Fly ball.
Candelario, he hits it, but not far enough, and he hit it right towards Sean Sanders. 2 down.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. The Padres leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Swing and a miss, and that's the end of the 6th.
Is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
I definitely love the fan cam. It's a beautiful, I got to say, this is a beautiful ballpark, I got to say.
In the 7th, we have a new pitcher on the mound, Alexis Diaz.
Alexis Diaz making his 3rd appearance in 4 games for the Reds.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, too low.
That one, and it's 2-2.
2-2. Well, he swung at that one,
Slider got him for strike 3.
and that's 1 down. That's the first strikeout for Diaz.
Strikeout, you've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off.
Well, so far, J.D. Martinez is 0 for 3,
Bases empty,
and that the only hit he's gotten was that grand slam, which was enough to win the first game. Fouled away.
Fouled off. That
Too low.
misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-2.
And that's outside.
That was outside. Now a full count.
And that is low for ball
And
4.
too low as J.D. Martinez gets on base with a walk.
But I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Elias Diaz getting ready.
So now you have a Diaz against a Diaz, although I don't think these guys are related by any means, though. That's a good question. Swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 strikeouts for Diaz. Alexis Diaz.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Certainly a factor in this one.
Oh, yeah, Cronenworth, he hit that 3-run home run.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Well, he got him swinging at that.
That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 6-2. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Jeremiah Estrada on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot.
Jeremiah Estrada, first time in this game, or in this series rather. But credit is due to Dylan Cease because he was able to get to 5 innings before handing it over to the bullpen.
Got the back
Swing and a miss.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. 1 down.
And that's the first out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Breaking ball in there.
Okay, that was a little too low to be called a strike, and yet it was called that. That was too low, honestly.
Spencer Steer.
Pretty surprised they're going.
Spencer Steer up next.
I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Not sure why you retracted the message, but okay. Got him right on the corner. I mean, the Padres just can't do any wrong, man. Well, that's the end of 7 innings.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers up next for his second game.
Coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Just missed.
Ooh, that was a little too low, if I'm being honest with you, to be called a strike. Swing and a miss. One strikeout for Rogers.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Well, Arias is 3 for 4 with 3 singles. So far, you know, one of the reasons why San Diego's up as much as they are, you could definitely thank Arias for that. Because his consistency is what is, you know, given the Padres many chances to score runs, and by golly, that's exactly what they've done.
Up the middle, De La Cruz.
Although De La Cruz gets that one,
2 up, 2 down.
well, now make it 3 for 5. 2 down.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yes, El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 for 3. My bad.
One of the best arms in the sport.
Oh, that one's gone.
Left field. That one's carrying. And that is gone.
And that is from Slam Diego.
So he goes yard to left. And they have
Tatis gets his first home run of the postseason.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
I can imagine that the Great American Ballpark is awesome. As awesome as it was to see a home run by Fernando Tatis Jr. Look at the little animation. That I gotta say, I love the attention to detail, folks. Look at this.
Well, in a 3-1 count, a hitter's looking to do damage.
Because they included the little celebration that they do.
Not even a triple. You're trying to go deep, and right there, an outstanding approach.
Well, the Reds are all but finished, but it's not looking good for them. They're down by 5, 7-2.
2 down, nobody on. And it is 2-1.
And Tenu still hasn't yet to get a hit.
Catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Oh, got him at the corner. And finally, Tanu Miyalagin gets his first hit.
That play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments.
After so long, he finally gets the hit, and he's finally off the schneid. But now can Sean Sanders do the same?
And he dives back in safely.
But yeah, great hit there. I can't even talk. Great hit there, Tanumi Alagan. Ooh, that could have hit him in the leg, but instead it's 2-1. Yeah, 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run. So while Sean Sanders hasn't been able to get a hit, when he has been on base, he's been effective.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line.
Well, that was a good hit. It just got hit right towards Professor Kyle Akers. But nonetheless, the Padres add to it 7-2. And for the Reds, time is running out.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
Morejon.
Nice
all right.
To work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Ooh, good hit. But it's hit right towards the left field.
Not pulled at all right there.
In fact, it was hit right towards Martinez. 1 down.
You hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now the number 2 hitter.
Well, up next is your boy, Toad, i.e. me.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike.
Okay, that was a bit outside and a bit too low to be called a strike, honestly.
Appears to be getting loose.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that the umps are inconsistent there, Clinton. Seriously, Clinton.
That's inside.
Although that was way too inside to be called a strike. Well, I just got caught looking. 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd.
Well, Dakota has done pretty well in this game.
Obviously, so he's been a little
yeah, they are. Okay.
He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, so far Dakota has done pretty well this game. Got caught looking on that last pitch. 2-2.
Definitely pounding him away.
Yeah, it seems like that, Carlos.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
All right. Full count.
Popped up.
And he popped it up.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
And because there was a lot of room, that's going to get caught. It's
the Padres 7 and the Reds.
It's going to be 7-2 going into the top of the 9th.
We're back. It's the
Andrew Abbott up next.
Pitcher on the mound. Andrew Abbott.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Manny Machado.
Machado 1 for 3 with a single and a walk.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit
Well,
one.
well, I don't want to say they miss every call, but they just miss some important calls. And that doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, people take notice,
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left and
Fouled away.
2-2 down. Ground ball right side.
And Well, he hit it right towards Dakota and threw it right to Abbott, who got the out at first, touching the base. I got to say, Dakota did pretty well with that play. But that's one of the reasons why the Reds got him in the draft, was because, they needed help with first base, and Dakota was the one that could provide it.
That one misses in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Base is empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game 2. That clips a corner.
Swing and a miss, 2 down.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Abbott's first strikeout.
Fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a
Diaz has 2 singles and an RBI and 2 runs scored himself.
Spot of the bat to the baseball.
Missed with a changeup. And now 3 balls and a strike.
And it's every bit the reason why the Padres are up.
Outside and it's ball 4.
Although he gets a walk this time around.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Eggy Rosario. The runner on
Eggy Rosario.
Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's on the mark.
Ooh, that could have hit him in the knee or the shin. But Rosario got out of the way.
Two outs. And a foul ball.
Too low.
The dirt.
And managed to keep the runner at first.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
And a ground ball, but they get the out at first. Well, we now go to the bottom of the 9th.
No errors and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 7 and the Reds 2.
So here's the situation, but first we have Jason Adam up first in the second of as many games as the Padres have had.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter.
So for the Reds, they need to score 5 runs in order to tie the game. They need 6 runs or more to win the game. Anything short of that, and San Diego will win this game and the series and will move to the National League Championship Series. Fouled away.
Pitch and he'll see another.
Swung at that one. 1 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through, and the barrel.
Swing and a miss.
What you can do unless you recognize the spin early.
4-seam fastball by Adam.
2-2.
Too high. Oh, wow. Okay, that was too low. I'm sorry. That was a bit too low, if I'm being perfectly frank. Well, now it all comes down to Tyler Stevenson.
2 down, nobody on. They're down.
Swing and a miss. Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Popped it up, but it goes out of play.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's fouled off. They'll do
Fouled
it
off again.
One strike away. Misses.
That's away.
Just outside, 2-2.
To be a really good take right there, but you don't want to.
Yeah, apparently so, Clinton. Or at the very least, you just have to switch out one of the umpires. Although that's a good hit, but is it far enough? Oh, he dropped it! Oh my gosh, he should have had it.
To second base with 2 gone.
Oh no, that has to be an error. I'm sorry.
Really tough out with 2 strikes right there.
Wait.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a
Oh
great
my
swing
gosh,
on.
bro, he had it in his glove and he dropped it. Come on, man.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound.
Well,
as he will make the
well,
move.
of course, the manager not going to take any chances.
Going further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
All right, well, let's see who they bring in really quickly.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres,
Robert Suarez.
So, runner at second, 2 down. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Swinging a minute.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Because I do recall, the old Synergy Field,
2 down. We're in the
or
last half of the 9th inning.
I forgot what it was called, what else it was called, but
Foul ball, another 2-2
but it was a cookie cutter stadium. And I got to say, Great American Ballpark looks awesome by comparison.
Stays alive.
Now, do I miss a ballpark like that, especially given the history that the Reds had?
And on second,
Sure.
2 down. And the San Diego
But one thing
Padres are moving on.
that is also history is the Reds, because they just struck out, and the Padres have won and are moving on to the National League Championship Series.
The next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to.
Well, congratulations to Tanu and the rest of the Padres, as they have eliminated myself, Dakota, and Kyle Akers. So, Tanu, GG's to you, dude. The one before, Grandpa took her to both as a kid and in college. Oh, okay. Well, here's the box score. But nonetheless, though, congratulations to the Padres. I mean, the Reds took a 2-0 lead, but after that, they just could not score any runs to save their lives. And then, of course, you had the fifth. Then you had a 5-run 5th inning, and that pretty much did them in. But nonetheless, though, congratulations to the Padres as they move on. All right. Oh, that's awesome. So next time that we come back, we will be focusing on the other series. There we go. The other series being Texas and Toronto, and the other will be the Mets and the Phillies. And we'll find out whether one of those 2 games, if not both of them, will make it to a third game. Because so far, we've had 2 series closed out. So we'll find out next time. But until then, this is the Blue Toad to Jew 22. And I want to say, once again, congratulations to Tenu, as the team he was on got the job done. And, just do stay safe out there, and definitely stay cool because it's so hot outside. Seriously. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Take good care. All right.